गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांक विद्यास्थानेभ्यः च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे। Page 27 verse 54. ताभ्यां निर्विचिकित्सेऽर्थे चेतस्थापितस्य यत् एकतानत्वमेतद्धि एकतानत्वमेतद्धि निदिध्यासनमुच्यते। ध्यातृ ध्याने परित्यज्य क्रमाद्ययैकगोचरम् निवातदीपवच्चित्तम् समाधिरभिधीयते। वृत्तयस्तु तदानीम अज्ञाताप्यात्मगोचराः स्मरणादनुमीयन्ते व्युत्थितस्य समुत्थितात्। वृत्तीनाम् अनुवृत्तिस्तु प्रयत्नात् प्रथमादपि अदृष्टा सकृदभ्यास संस्कार सचिवात् भवेत्. अगेन वृत्तीनाम् अनुवृत्तिस्तु प्रयत्नात् प्रथमादपि अदृष्टा सकृदभ्यास संस्कार सचिवात् भवेत्. संस्कार सचिवात् भवेत्. We were seeing that Vedanta Swami Ji is now telling that after listening to the Vedanta for many years or repeatedly and doing manan on the Shravan. So, Prameya Gat Samshaya, what is the object to be known? What is my sadhya? What is my gayam? Is known by Shravanam. What is to be known? What gives you the moksha is known by Shravanam. By Mananam, the Pramanagat Samshaya is removed. What doubt is there in me, in my mind, in my intellect? What ideas I had earlier? What is my counter questions? Purupaksh. That is removed by the Mananam. After Shravan and Manan both, the knowledge should have taken place that I am the immutable or I am the asanga or detached consciousness, and world is not true because consciousness cannot mix with the world, and because world is coming and going in me and I am unchanging, therefore effect, if it is unchanging, cause must be real. World is not stable and I am coming and going in the world, or I am awake or I am sleeping in the world. World is solid. I sleep and I wake up in the world. All these are not true. All these don't hold waters. They are not as per listening also and as per Shravan also, Manan also. Because, know this point, what is called the world, Upanishads have called it Jagrat Avastha. So by giving the world waking state to the world, the Upanishad has punctured its reality. Jagrat Swapna Sushuptishu Prapancham Yat Prakashate Tad Brahmamiti Gyatva Sarbandhai Pramuchyate. Understand? So you say world and you say waking state. So both has Externally both may be same, but both has different meaning in the mind. So when I say waking state, it means it is whole waking state is in me, is my waking state. And when you say world, then you say I am one small part in the world. World is big, I am small. And when you say waking state, then I am big, waking state is small. So there is a difference between the two. All this is called manan. Upanishad will not do manan for you. Upanishads are not mananatmak. They are shravanatmak. They are just telling, okay, this is the reality. And there is where we read Prakran Granth, or we need the teacher to make us do the mananam. So I found out, generally we think, waking state, we don't think ordinary person. He thinks that the world is there, in the world there is dream, in the world there is a deep sleep. So even if I am dreaming or in deep sleep, world is there. He thinks like that. So I am in the room is still there, and if I am dreaming, I am in the room and dreaming. And I am the consciousness. There are many consciousnesses, not only one, there are many. I am one of them. I think I'll die and I'll be born. Or I am born. I am born or I am dying. All these are very thoughtless statements actually. Logicless. Because whatever I felt, I just made it a principle. I made it a main thing. Feeling is equal to reality. Vedanta says, see, you have to be careful. If the dream state was in the waking state, and you think waking state was there and the waking state, inside the waking state there was a dream. If B is in A, then to experience B, you should have experienced A. You can't have experience of B without experience of A. If this chair is in the hall, to experience the chair, you have to experience the hall. And if you experience chair and there is no experience of hall, then you can say that chair is not in the hall. If you experience dream state and you have no experience of the waking state during the dream state, that means the waking state is absent in the dream state. And the waking space is not experienced. There is another dream space is experienced. Then the dream space is not experienced in the waking state. Therefore, dream state is absent in the waking state. So you are contemplating, you are doing mananam on that. You are putting your own logic, whatever false logic you may have. Somebody says, see, I am sleeping, I am in dream, and I get up. You say waking state was different, but I get the same waking state. Because I get the same waking state, I had put the clothes to dry before sleeping, and after I got up, I saw the clothes were dried. So therefore, during that time also clothes were drying, and therefore waking state was continuing also when I was in dream and deep sleep. A person may argue like that. I'll tell you about myself. One day I was sleeping. In the sleep I had a dream. I was to meet somebody in the dream. So he was sitting or something. And in the dream I slept. Well, no, I didn't understand what you were. Really it happened. It was a Vedantic dream. So, In the dream I slept. And understood, no? So after sleeping in the dream, when I got up in the dream, that person was still waiting. Well, he had gone, but he came back. Now tell me, because you see a sequence in the waking state after, that doesn't mean that the waking state is a superset and the dream is the subset of that. It does not mean like that. For the dream, for the waking state to be the superset of dream state, it is imperative, important that the dream, along with the dream state, waking should be experienced. Then only I will say that waking was also there in the dream. If I don't experience the waking state along with, then both have to be exclusive. If I am experiencing this glass and there is a flower inside, if I experience the glass as well as the flower inside, the design of the flower inside, it's not real flower, the design of the flower inside, then I can say that inside the glass is the flower. Because I cannot experience this flower. You can see the flower? Please see. I will not give you. So, if you have to experience this upper glass to experience the flower, then I have no problem in saying that this flower is inside the glass. But these two are there. See this flower, this is better. This is not a flower, this is a bird, which you cannot see, because it's very intricate. So, to experience this, I don't need this. And to experience this, I don't need this. So both are different. Two things are in each other only when both are experienced simultaneously and concurrently. If waking was same, if the dream was in waking, I could have experienced the dream in the waking and vice versa also. Or I experienced the deep sleep and the waking. Please get this point clear. And therefore, when you say that three states are different, it's a very, very big statement. It means because the waking state, moment you say, that means waking state is mine. Whereas you cannot say whole world is mine. You can say one room is mine, one house is mine, car is mine, 1, 2, 4 car. You cannot say whole world is mine, sun is mine. But now that the waking state, you said it was my waking state, and it has come into me, and it has gone from me, and therefore I am in the waking state, dream and deep sleep state, and therefore I am the constant factor in three states, and this I should not have body, this I should not have mind, this I should not have ignorance, this I should not have relatives, because they are left in the waking state, or they are left in the dream state. I should be immaculate. And what about your waking state? Because you also go through all three states. Are you understanding? And in the dream and deep sleep, you also don't have experience of time and space. Therefore, between your I and my I, there is no differentiating factor. Differentiation is possible only because time is space or samskar or vasana. But there is no differentiation factor, so therefore it is your waking state or my dream, all are one and same only. And therefore this I will be called Brahman, or this I will be called infinite, limitless. I'm just trying to reflect on what you have already heard. Everything will not be there. And please note, if this I was attached to any person, it wouldn't sleep. I mean, biggest proof that I am detached is the sleep. And biggest proof that I am the maker is a dream. I can make anything. So, Sushupti is Vishramalaya. and the waking is Prayogshala, and dream is Nirmar Shala, and Sushupti is Vishram Shala. Bole, what do you say in English? Sushupti is rest house. Dream is Nirman house. Nirman means where you can construction, you can make your dream. And waking is practical, where you can do practical. Prayogshala. I'm going from waking to dream, dream to waking. If really I was attached to something, I wouldn't have gone there because I would have held this. Please understand this principle. It is not important. It is very, very important. Oh my God. I hope it is correct. Understood? So where is your house and where is your body and where is your mind? Body when a person is living is somewhere else. गया. अच्छा तो आप कौन हैं? हम यही हैं. Stop here. Like, in the childhood, we used to have a statue. So there was one game called statue. Somebody is doing like, statue! So you do like that, statue. You stop there. No need to think I have to do this for some time. Relax in the self, not in the matter. Relaxation in the matter is tension. And relaxation in the self is abidance, is called your reveling. After I heard, I understood everything. But only problem is I forget, I retain, I can't retain. I am such a donkey, a monkey. My condition is like carry the scriptures, like the donkey carrying the golden bricks. But as donkey doesn't enrich, this is said in this, as donkey doesn't get enriched by the golden bricks, I also don't get the benefit of the scriptures. I feel so sad. No need to feel sad. Then there you need dhyan. Nididhyasan is required so that idea which is somewhere not going in our eye, it is not becoming effortless and spontaneous. I am now working to change my vasana regarding I and Jagat. So constantly now thinking, dwelling, repeating. I'm repeating, please understand, not muttering, not verbally repeating, that will become mantra upasana. I told understand, repetition of understanding. Repetition of our moment's realization is touching the class after the class. Is touching, replaying it. Replaying, like there is a replay button in your replay is nice, called replay. Replay, you can again play the whole thing. Replay, rewind and replay. Replaying the class without aid mentally. Mentally you are allowing the teaching to go. In the class, the strength is of the text and teacher. And I am a listener. Some things I listen, something I forgot. But when I force myself and remember to force something, then impression is more stronger. So I replay the whole class without the external aid in the mind, and I explain to I in me that you are not doer, you are not enjoyer. This is called the Nididhyasan. Please note, I am repeating it. It is repetition of your understanding born out of your Shravan and Manan after the discourses. And therefore you have no doubt about that. But you are not able to live into it. You are not able to change your experience. So I am now giving myself some kind of special time, special, where I have, now what I have done, because I get distracted, do I go to a system where there is nobody to distract, so that I can focus myself on my own knowledge and I can internalize myself. I can just absorb into myself. Teaching and me should not be two, it should become one. This is called ND. ND? Nididhyasa. Okay. Nididhyasa. So in meditation, more important is, please note, meditation is not for knowledge, meditation is not for realization, meditation is for abidance and stabilizing the knowledge. Meditation is for imbibing, meditation is for making it spontaneous, meditation is for making ourselves more acquainted, more closer to the knowledge, and those times when you are not hearing from outside. Meditation is like mixing something in my, I am pervading the thought in my mind. I am pervading the whole thought. I am objectifying my body. I am objectifying my sorrow. I am objectifying the happiness. I am subjectifying the teaching. I am that which goes through all but is unchanging. I am not this person who works. I am not this child. I am not this one who is young or old. I am not this. This is just incidental appearance. This will pass away, but I will not pass away. This you are really in understanding it in your psyche. And when you continue that, clear now? So if somebody says, I am not changing after listening to Swami Abhedananda, it only means that he has not given sufficient time to himself, on himself. He has not changed the samskar of I. Like I have certain vasana about you. You are good, bad. Similarly, I have a certain vasana about I also. So changing the vasana about I, from doer to non-doer, from enjoyer to non-enjoyer, from sad to not sadable, from happy to not happyable. This understanding is called the process of nididhyasa. Now I'll go ahead. Remember, samadhi word had come yesterday. So when you continue some thought and there is absorption, which I told yesterday, that is called samadhi abhyas. When the meditator and meditation is not felt and meditated overwhelms. Meditated is overwhelming. That is called samadhi. Don't get confused what is samadhi. It is nothing very mysterious. It is nothing very what I cannot have it. It is not that by samadhi something great will happen. Samadhi abhyas is on the route of meditation. I may get samadhi. En route, I may have samadhi. It's not sure that I will have. It requires punya, as it will be said here. It's not that if you don't have samadhi, you are not known. People ask sometimes, did you have samadhi? So samadhi is not imperative to have. And it is possible some people may have samadhi but no knowledge. So samadhi is not opposed to ignorance. After so much difficulty, I understood samadhi. And now you are saying, let me complete. Don't interrupt in between. So, when it is yoga samadhi, then that is not opposed to ignorance. Yog Samadhi means Drishta and Drishya both are different. And you are having Samadhi in Drishta. But Vedanta Samadhi, when it is said, it is not that, because in Yoga, Drishya is Satya. Yoga Shastra, Yoga Sutra says Drishya is Satya. So, understand that the Samadhi will not be removing the ignorance. Samadhi will not be. Ignorance has to go by listening only. At that time only ignorance has to go. But again it comes up. This coming back again, this thing is curtailed by Samadhi, by meditation. I am repeating it. And during on the way to meditation, if you are meditating a lot, it is possible, probable, that you may get Savikalpa and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. You may get, you may not get also. Well, I did not get. You don't meditate at all, how will you get? On the way I said, you have not started. Oh my God. So much work is there actually. I am busy. All this work is taken by Samadhi. Now, 57th verse. I think I have read that. Till 56 we had seen that. Vrittinam anuvrittastu. He said there are three factors which facilitate Samadhi. What are those three factors? So, Vrittinam anuvrittistu means that anuvritti means continuous flow. Continuous flow of the thought. Number one reason. Prathamat prayatnat. Before Samadhi, he has put forth lot of effort. Your effort is not running, or not collecting fund, or not studying, not chanting, not doing puja. Your effort is of the nature of drishta drishyavek or avasthatraya vivek. Yes, constantly. Again he sat and he thought that in me waking state has come and it is going. I am different from that. He weans his mind from being in the waking or waking and sleeping to that waking and sleeping is false, and in me I am the absolute truth. In me all are coming and going, or I am the seer. This is the scene. This is called prayatnat. Prayat means something opposite is coming. Challenge is this only. Again, the thought will come, I have to go to the market to purchase bhindi. Or today that, what is it called, MTN is coming. I have to open the door. Door is not opening, gate is not opening. So MTN is coming, they ought to trouble me only. So, and now you say they trouble me, and then you say I am seer. Aisa nahi hoga. So you have to say, no, seer cannot be troubled. This troubled I is a scene in me. I am not troubled. I am the illuminator of this troubled personality. Bas. When opposite, when karta, bhokta, sukhi, dukhi, 4 I come. So your challenge is, it is very difficult to negate it, to falsify it intellectually, to think this is not I. And all what you have heard during listening time, those samskar will come to help you at that time. What you have heard, hearing creates vasana. So those samskar and your own personal sanskar, which you have got from many birds, they are they are in tussle with each other. And you have to bring the samskar of the class during those time when the doer, our old original samskar comes up. So you have to allow this samskar to win over it. Well, tell me one thing. If we have continuous class, I'll be fine. If we have, you cannot sit. Your attention span is so less. If your attention span is more, you can continue. No, but I cannot do it. Class, I'm more happier, actually speaking. To be frank. I'm very happy in the class. Off class, I go off. Because other samskar dominate at that time. Other vasana, other samskar, other issues. But here, the class vasana is, so in between, I will keep some kettle in that tea coffee. I'll keep on sipping and I'll listen about Brahman. Not that I won't listen. And you also please have. भाई मनन का मतलब ही ये you are increasing your shravan samskar in non-listening time. In non-listening time, when you are not listening and your vasana of sadness has come, because you have, I am sad, this vasana is very strong. For every small thing I am sad, or I am angry, or I am very happy, or I am elated, or I am worried. All these eyes which you have nourished and nurtured, जिसको आप पाले पोसे हैं, these eyes are being watered for so long, for births together. These eyes are very strong. I am inferior, I am superior, I am better than him, I am worse than him, I am poor, I am looked down upon. All these eyes, what you have nurtured and nourished. And this eye which the Vedanta class is talking about, you have to allow this eye to win over that eye. I hope you are understanding this. And therefore, you only can do it. Here, teacher cannot do much. Teacher's role is over. What they say? You can take the horse to the water, but cannot make him drink. So, here teacher's role is not there. And therefore, with one class, some students excel, some don't, because some students don't put effort in internalizing that. अब teacher का role नहीं है यहाँ पे. He cannot enter into your mind and do manan. बोले नहीं, machine is there. If the machine is there, I just put it, I go in meditation. And in that, there should be knob. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour. You want samadhi, you put samadhi. Just put the button. Well, samadhi for half an hour. And I'll go into samadhi. And if you want nirvikalp, it can NS, nirvikalp samadhi. I put it half an hour because I have to purchase my toothpaste. So after that, so half an hour I am going to nirvikalp samadhi. I am quite fascinated today. Let me have 3 hours nirvikalp samadhi. Anger is there. Put it here. Put the knob here. And press NS 3 hours. After that, it is written, realize. And if you realize, a red button will come. Then you understand you realized. Unfortunately or fortunately, it cannot happen. Then these books, etc., will be redundant. Only we have to get a machine. No machine can have sway over your mind. And therefore, prayatna is very subjective. You have to increase your habit of thinking about the classroom teaching, of non-doer, non-enjoyer, non-worker, at that time, especially when you are sad, angry, lusty, jealous, complex, especially that time. And therefore this prayatna is difficult, because that side very strong impressions are there. And this side impressions are very weak. इसीलिए बहुत सुनना पड़ता है. Don't think I am how long I listen. Don't say how long I will be ignorant. Only class. So you don't know I am how long I will be ignorant. You should ask this question. If you are not ignorant and you walk out, then you are free. Oh, sorry, one question. If I realize I need not come in the class. No. I can sleep late. Yes. Temple also I can skip. Yes. Morning I need not get up. No, you are free. Ramayana class also I need not. No class. Okay, just thinking this in goal, I'll realize. Vrittinam anuvrittistu first. Prathamat means before samadhi, he has put effort. Like fan is there, it is in full swing. Even switch off, still it goes on. Or sometimes the cars are there. So I have seen when the steep slope comes, some people put out car off to save the petrol. हम के बड़े कंजूस लोग हैं वो the slope is quite strong, वो car off कर दिया उन्होंने. Automatically it is going now. Brake will work. And if they want again, they can start. Any moment they can start. But sometimes is there. Sometimes it is like that. बोलो भाई, ये है steep slope पे आ गया, समाधि आ गया. अब आप फ्लो में आ गए, अब फ्लो आ गया है. So first is, he has done so much of practice that samskar has dominated over his mind. जिसका संस्कार बहुत ज्यादा होता है, you can do that work for a long time. If you are a business samskar, you can sit in the shop for a long time. If you are singing samskar, those people who sing and listen, hours they keep on singing and listening. I cannot sing and listen for a long time. 1 hour, half an hour. ठीक है? So, he has continued his practice and detached. He has got detachment, please note, from a wrong eye. उसको बार बार वो तुच्छ दिखा देता है. This is first point. Second is adrisht. Second word, please see, adrisht. Adrisht. And third word is asakrit abhyas samskar sachivat. Adrisht means, so the first is momentum of the deliberate vritti, initially when we are putting effort. Second is adrisht is there. So here adrisht means nishkam karma janya, nishkam upasana janya, adhyatmik punya. You have gained some grace of God because of your good actions of the past and because of your good upasana done. So God is seated in your mind and God has now put you in that mode. He took away all your other thought and gave the thought of samadhi. This comes in Yog Sutra Kaivalya Pad. It is called Punya. Karma Ashukla Krishnam Yoginaha Trividham Itresham. So it is called Adrisht. Some grace is there upon you. Adrisht This is second. Therefore, I always say, please do good actions. Good actions, what it does actually, it gives you blessings from everybody. You may think that, I am only working, everybody is quiet, but the devatas are there who are seeing your action. God is there. And maybe some people out of all the people may have seen you doing good actions. So when you do something good for someone for a long time, so thought comes in that person for whom you have done good, may all your wishes be fulfilled. This thought comes that may you be successful in whatever you are doing. God bless you. You have served, or you have donated, or you have gone through sleepless nights, or you have tolerated because of me and helped me when I needed that help. I wish you all the best. And please, God will give you and bless you with what you want. May all your good wishes and desires be fulfilled. And if supposing 10 people bless you like that, because you have done good for 10. Supposing 100 say like that. And whenever they meet you, or whenever they think about you, they think like that, it will definitely have an effect. So it can be serving the feeding scheme people. It can be donating. It can be getting donation. It can be pressing somebody's hand and feet when he is requiring. It can be giving food to my father, mother, or teacher. It can be giving clothes to somebody who was shivering. It can be giving house and shelter to somebody. Or it can be talking very nicely and not insulting anybody in my life. Understood, no? Or it can be doing upasana. This is karma. Upasana, you are doing Ram Bij Upasana. You are doing Sahasnam Archana. Or you are doing, what is it called, Havan. Or you are doing Abhishek. Or you are doing Naam Jap between 8 to 12 session. Half an hour. Every day I get report who does. So I see the names. So that is there. Well, since you have come, we have no time. So, Adrisht. Otherwise I would have gone. Anyway, you can do in your room also. But I want to make it a habit here of such jap time. And people coming and doing jap. Not only ashram, all other people. So we'll put in newspaper so that they can come and do jap. God, they say jap in the temple is 10 times, 100 times more effective because God's grace is there. This is second. Adrisht. Third is asakrit abhyas samskar sachivat. This is one word. All is one word. Only why they trouble me? Why can't they write simple? So, asakrit abhyas. Impressions created by repeated efforts. Impression. Asakrit abhyas samskar. Asakrit abhyas. He has repeatedly thought of that. Repeatedly he has thought of that. Asakrit abhyas samskar sachivat. Sachiv here is secretary. Sachiv means sahayak. Along with. With the help of this. So, in first, he was putting effort. Moment of deliberate starting. He was putting starting. They say, no, teething problems. His starting effort is too much. But after it is started, you have to continue the practice. So, when it has become little effort is less. So, second is continuing that mental with without interruption. Satu dirgha kal nairantarya. Satkar sevita drin bhumi, Maharishi Patanjali says. Dirgha kal, for many hours, many days, many years. Nairantarya, continuously day, whole day. Not that sometime, somewhere. And Satkar Sevita, it's very big thing. Don't think, Arey, mera jap acha nahi. Your sadhana is better than my sadhana. If you don't have sense of respect in your sadhana, then you will not get involved in it. You will not surrender to that sadhana. Understand this thing. Supposing you are doing some work for somebody, you have to feed somebody, or you have to make somebody's bed, or you have to go out to get some oil for feeding. If it is a sadhana, any area of your sadhana, karma yoga, jnana yoga, you should have a lot of respect that this will give me God. Satkar sevita, it should not be a burden. My jap, puja, satsang, guru, karma yoga, satkar hona chahiye. There should be sense of respect in that. It's a very big thing. Because it can really transport me and transform me one day. Don't have the sense of burden on any of your sadhana. Otherwise the fruit will be less. Somebody has to serve his in-laws, and every day it's the same in-laws, I'm troubled by them. But I have to give them food, or I have to look after them. I said, see, you will not get the fruit. Because you are now looking down not upon them, but on your karma. So you will not get the fruit because satkar is not there. Satkar sevita. It is possible that you don't see any perceptible result, but it will come. It will come. Don't worry. It will come. Burdana's story I told you one day of Dakor who used to take tulsi every time for 60, 70 years in Gujarat. It appears he is plucking tulsi and nothing else, and he is going to Dwarka. It appeared as such a simple work. And you say, I can also do. It's such a mundane work, plucking tulsi and walking all the way to Dwarka. But you don't know. Because of continuous doing, and he had a lot of value for it, ultimately God himself drove him back to Dakor. So this is 57th verse. Now he is saying, 58th verse, he is quoting BG. BG? Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Yatha deepo nivatastha ityadi virane kadha Bhagavan imamevartham Arjunaya nyarupayat Yatha deepo. Tell the whole slok. No. You said you are by hearting, 5th is over, 10th is over, 7th is over, 6th is not over. Yatha. Why Stanley? Yatha deepo nivatastha nengate sopamas mrta yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogamatmana. This is the whole verse. Well, I can't remember all these things. I'll die if I remember. So many verses to remember. Better to die. So as Yatha deepo nivastata nengate sopama smrta, as in the breezeless place. I told breeze and air both are different. As in the breezeless place, air is there, otherwise lamp will not be lit also if there is no air. Neither the one who is lighting will be there. He also won't be there. But the lamp is there, it is still. There is no breeze. So the flame of that, what is it called? Flame of that lamp lamp is a wick has a flame like this. You can make it like that. So, it's still similarly. What similarly? In Nirvikalu Samadhi. In Nirvikalu Samadhi, the same thought is there. Please note, thought is not experienced, but it is there. Which thought? Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Trigunatita. I am unlimited. Well, can Nirvikal Samadhi be in English? It's not the question of English. That vritti is there, that I am unlimited actually. It can be in Persian also, don't worry. It doesn't matter. But that point is that only one thought is maintained like in deep sleep. In deep sleep there is only one thought. I am ignorant. And that abhavakara vritti is overwhelming in itself. Similarly, this thought is overwhelmed by the thought, by the self. By the self. How? How I'll tell you? Like in the night, you light a lamp. And you are keeping near a temple or outside, a lamp is there. You have lit a lamp. Pitch dark night. Amavasya na. You are seeing, see, lamp is there. Everybody is seeing light is here, light is here. But as the sun dawns, slowly, that lamp's light becomes faded as if. And at 12 o'clock, peak time in the midday sun, that sunlight overwhelms. So that lamp is not noticeable. Similarly, our lamp is like this vritti. I am aware, I am happy, I am sad, I am very unhappy. But because of the ignorance, the infinite nature of the self is not seen. As you remove that, that light of the self overwhelms the thought of I am consciousness. And that alone is there. That which overwhelms is thoughtless. And what is overwhelmed is a thought. Yogino yata chittasya yunjato yogamatmanaha. And ultimately, by continuously practicing, and when he comes out of that samadhi, he is not able to get over it that I am non-doer. World is in me, world is false. I am non-enjoyer, this body is false. He is continuously in that knowledge. There cannot be birth, there cannot be death, there cannot be sadness in me because I am the seer of the sadness, etc. etc. And ultimately what happens? Ultimately it happens in 59th verse, Anada viha samsare sanchitah karma kotayah anena vilayam yanti shuddho dharmo vivardhate. So anen means samadhina. By this samadhi iha samsare, in this samsar, sanchitaha karma kotayah. Sanchit karma is there. Millions of fruits of action are there. What happened to them? Vilayam yanti. They dissolve. They are destroyed. Jnana agni dagdha karmanam. Why? Because the doer is not there. Enjoyer is not there. The one who was enjoying and who has to enjoy in the next birth, that entity has been falsified. He has been as if the grams are there, but it is burnt. It has nourishing power, but no germinating power. It won't have any new birth because he does not feel that I have any vasana. I will be reborn. What is it called? Again, sad or happy. This is called an vilayam yanti. And Shuddho Dharmo Vivardhate. Shuddha Dharma means the qualifications what he needed in his mind, that thought, that qualifications are more and more. He is now more absorbing mind he has. He has become more pure. So here dharma means the quality, the prasannata is more. He is more contented in the self. Atmarati is more. Atmatripti is more. Atma santushti is more. Desire is not there. Anger is not there. Sense of insult is not there. Sense of somebody belongs to me is not there. Sense of body is mine is not there. More we will see tomorrow. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namah.